Look, anybody interested, get our Rep Your Side t-shirt. We got these Rep Your Side t-shirts. Just let us know the size. And this is what you get right here. It's going to be in black with our logo on it, Rep Your Side. Anybody want one, just let us know, man. We got these new t-shirts going on, man, and we can get them to you. Let us know the size, let us know where to ship them, and we'll ship it to you.
We had a heated discussion, y'all, man. We had a heated discussion on this yesterday in the chat, man. Y'all know. But the discussion came up. Shout out to James, man. James, if you watching this, man, I ain't gonna say your whole government, man, but shout out to James. Borrow 2 times. Uh, we had this discussion on what fit the criteria for a guy to be a number one, and we went back and forth on it. Some people were saying a guy to be a number one, he could go to any team, specifically any team, and automatically make them a championship contender. Some people were saying the number one is just a guy that could continue to be a star slash superstar on your team, and it's just different viewpoints on it. But what are you guys' criteria for fitting a number one guy? In my opinion, I feel like to fit the criteria, you have to first off be a veteran. It comes with experience. To be a number one guy, it has to come with experience and veteranship, and you have to be able to command your troops and take over when it's needed. To me, you have to be. That's what I feel like. You have to be a number one guy to get your team there and take over a game when it really matters. I don't feel like, in my opinion, you instantly have to be a number one contender to be a number one guy, but I feel like you have to be able to command your troops and be the number one guy by taking over the game when it matters and leading your troops. What y'all got?
You remind me of Max Kellerman, man. He used to be
What do
saying,
you
Man,
what do you
man,
what do you
Chris,
mean
I
though?
say,
Like,
Chris, I say that
Okay.
all the
Anything.
time. All
He
the
said
time.
anything.
So basically, what you just said and explained for this whole discussion
I'm-
we had in the
Go
last
ahead.
segment, that's CP3, ain't it? Because every team that CP3 been to, he made them better.
what do
Yeah, I
y'all
give you
what do
that.
y'all
CP
what
a
do you
number
mean
one.
by that question though? Like do you mean like he's the number one like you gotta be number one guy for your team or
What
number
what
one
is
guy for
your
the NBA?
criteria for a number one guy on a
all
on a
right, so let me
team?
ask you this then. Let me ask you this. What is
Go
Luka?
ahead. Luca number one for sure.
Luka's not a
But
veteran.
but listen though,
You know, but
Luca's.
see, now it's a but about it. He's
Oh,
not a
all
veteran.
right, all right, all right. It's not a but then. Luca has gained experience. That's a fact. Luca has
But you say
gained
you got to be a
experience.
veteran.
But what I mean by that, they have to have when I say veteran, you have to have experience. Luca has gained experience in the playoffs. We're not taking that into account that he hadn't gained experience. Luca has gained experience in the playoffs. Yes, he is not, got his team over the hump yet,
Oh, is
but
Luka
he
a
gained
winner? Is Luka
experience.
a winner?
This is my this I say this bias, but yeah, Luca winning to me.
He's not a winner. Just because you just said it, he never got his team over the hump. He ain't a winner.
Yeah, right now your
He's not a
opinion is
winner.
just,
Hey,
like,
yeah, that's why I
he's not a
said my
winner.
opinion was biased. I
He's not
said
a
my
winner.
opinion was biased.
Yeah.
Luca though is a winner to me.
All right, Nasean, let us hear who you think is a number one criteria on an NBA team for you.
If y'all really want to talk about it, Luka better than Giannis if you really want to talk.
Leadership wise.
Luka's better than Giannis.
Leadership wise. Who can galvanize the troop and get over the top. I don't think that right now Luka can do it. I just don't think it because he didn't already prove that he can't. He didn't get over the top last year and damn sure didn't get over it this season. So I don't know. I know Luka is not one. I think he needs another veteran or somebody else there like a Chris Paul to get them over the hump. That's a real leader. Someone who's not looking to shoot or nothing, but he's looking to get everybody involved in the game. That's a true leader.
Honestly, I feel like number one, you're the franchise player. Like that's what I feel like the number one is. You're the franchise player. You're who we're building a team around. And that's honestly what a number one is. Like you're not gonna waste your time trying to draft a team around Clint Capella when you got Trae Young, right? Like you're gonna try to build a team around Trae Young instead of Clint Capella. So I feel like whoever your franchise is, whoever your centerpiece is, that's the number one. It don't matter if you're getting them over the hump or not. It's only one person that can win a championship at the end of the day.
Yep.
One team can only win a championship at the end of the day. So you mean to tell me that whoever wins the championship, that's the only number one? No, every team has a number one option, and that's their centerpiece. And that's just the facts. That's the criteria of a number one. You're the centerpiece.
I'm gonna ask this question: do y'all think that LeBron is the number one option on the Lakers?
Yes.
It's declining, but yeah, right now, but it's declining. It's eventually gonna be.
I think when AD healthy, AD is the number one.
I think that it's declining just because of age and all that. And LeBron's understand that he's accepting his role, but eventually, yeah, AD will be the number one option. I think they're just shaping.
Now think about this, Nasean. I'm gonna give you this one. Think about this. When LeBron was on Miami, was he the number one option?
Yeah.
Not on Miami. What?
I don't know.
It was always Dwayne Wade.
Maybe the first year when he was on the team, Dwayne Wade was the main option.
Yeah, like, well, as they continued to win them championships, LeBron became their number one option.
Come on, even
D Wade.
D Wade said LeBron was number one. Yeah.
No, even D Wade said he took a lesser role because he knew that
right. He chose to take a lesser role, but we all know that D Wade
first leader. The first year, yeah, but then when they realized it wasn't working, LeBron became the number one option.
Yeah.
So I just feel like whoever you build your team around, the centerpiece, that's the number one option. That's what a number one is.
So wait, I want to ask you this question: you feel like every team has a number one option in?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Think about this. Think about this. When Kawhi left Toronto, what happened to Toronto? And when he left them
I feel like some teams don't totally have a number one option.
He left them a champion. When their number one option left, where they at now?
Every team has their go-to scorer, and their go-to scorer is their number one option.
Like Charlotte, like Charlotte, for example.
LaMelo
Ball is their number one option.
Well, he is now.
Gordon Hayward.
He is now their number one.
Gordon Hayward is their number one option.
No.
I don't think so.
No, I think it's Ball.
But see, that's a question that I gotta ask y'all. If we think it's Ball or Hayward.
No, it's Gordon Hayward. Like, it's Gordon Hayward. You can't just have a rookie come in and that's their.
I mean, but wait, take a pause. You said that's who you build your centerpiece around.
They're not building that team around LaMelo.
I think they are.
They just drafted him.
I think they are.
They just drafted him.
Okay, Chris, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Come on, Chris. You contradict yourself, my guy. You contradict yourself.
How am I contradicting myself?
No, because you said it's who you number one guys who you build your franchise around. Did you not say that?
Okay, who has the bigger contract?
Gordon Hayward obviously has a bigger contract.
Why?
He's played more years
Why would they waste all this money on somebody they're not going to build their team around? Why would they do that? Think about it.
We know that the direction of franchises change every year. Like you said, that's the expectation. Like you tried to use that on me. That's the expectation that Gordon Hayward is your number one guy. But things change. They drafted LaMelo, and I feel like LaMelo is continuing to be the number one guy.
Hayward, that is Gordon Hayward's team.
Let me ask y'all a question.
How you can be that number one when he's steady injured?
So you're telling me that doesn't mean nothing. That doesn't mean that Kawhi was injured. Is Paul George the number one option?
Come on.
Now he is.
Yeah, he was their number one option in the playoffs.
He was hurt. Yeah, when he was hurt.
But before that, who was the number one option?
Yeah, we know it's Kawhi was number one option.
Okay, that was Gordon Hayward's team. That is Gordon Hayward's team.
You think who was they building? So you're telling me that the Hornets building the team around Gordon Hayward?
Yes, that is their team.
I think that's
So you telling me? So if it came down to it, they're gonna sit both of them in there. They're gonna tell them, look, we need to get rid of one of y'all. And they spent all this money on Gordon Hayward. They're gonna say, yeah, we're gonna trade Gordon Hayward.
Yes.
Okay, Chris, let me give you this one. Who was the number one draft pick this year?
What's his name?
One LaMelo.
Ant-Man.
No.
Anthony Ellis.
It was Anthony Edwards.
It was a guy that Lil Country called a bum on this show.
Right.
That he was never going to amount to anything. Now, let me ask you a question, Chris. Do you or do you not agree with me? Carl Anthony Towns is going to be gone in Minnesota. He's going to be gone.
By him forcing the trade, they would not get rid of him.
But he wants out. So 9 times out of 10, he's going to be out. Okay.
No, I know what you're trying to get at. Let me ask you
this.
So
your number one pick, they're going to build that team around your number one pick.
Is that Anthony Edwards' team or is that Carl Anthony Towns' team right now?
It's Cat team.
Okay then.
I said when Cat leaves, when he gone.
You're expecting him to leave, but he hasn't requested no trade, so that's his team.
Well, I mean, it's just rumor. I think somebody said it. Somebody
Right, that's just
close to him.
rumors. Like
Right.
they say Zion. Like they say Zion won't out.
Well, you know, Zion ain't going nowhere for 4 years, so he gonna be there for the next.
But
2
that's what I'm
years.
trying to get. Okay, only rookie that came in and that was a
So
centerpiece.
is that
that kept
Zion's team? Hold on, you made a good point. Is that Zion's team?
It's him and Ingram team.
Oh, it's both teams.
It's
Nah, it
only
is
one. It
both.
could
It
only
is
be
both.
It can only be one guy.
Both of them are young, but we don't. But you know which one is it? One night Zion's killing, one night Brandon Ingram's killing. We don't know yet. That's why it's not working. That's why it's not working. And that's why it's not working in New Orleans because they don't know who their number one option is.
But
they don't know who is going.
But you said that every team has a number
I
one.
said it's not Steven Adams. It's not.
And I said both of them are their number one until they figure out who is the number one.
But it should only be one number one. It can only be one.
No, you said do every team have one. I said yes. I didn't say that they have one. I said every team has one. Yes.
When I asked you, I should have clarified. Does every team exactly have one number one option?
Whose team is it in Toronto?
We don't know.
I don't know.
Exactly. And that's why it's not working. So they figure out if
as long as Kyle Lowry there, it's his team, I guess.
But see, what I'm saying is
Siakam making the most money.
If they talking about trading them.
Siakam makes the most money.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
What I got from your statement, Chris, is that
this is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay, go
ahead. Go
out
there and waste all of your money on this person. They spent like what, $94 million on Gordon Hayward?
Nah, more than that, 120 something.
Okay,
almost,
and you telling me you're not going to build your team around him? Do you not think that if he said that he wanted Wiseman, like say that they would have had a second pick and he said he wanted Wiseman, you think they would have drafted him? He has a say so. He has a talk in there. Yeah, LaMelo had this game, but who's to say like LaMelo like he gets hurt? We don't know. Knock on wood. But I'm saying they're building a team around Gordon Hayward. You're not about to build your team around a rookie. Now you could plan to you could plan for the future, yes, but they like right now their future is he will be their number one eventually. But who's to say? We don't know. Gordon Hayward, that is Gordon Hayward's team. You're not going to waste all this money on somebody and then draft a rookie and all right, this is our pick. They feel like they have a bright future because they could put these two together and it could work. But as of right now, as it stands, that's Gordon Hayward's team. You can't, y'all. That's like saying that's Wiseman team.
No, ain't nobody say that. Come on.
No, I'm saying that's like saying that though. How are you just gonna put your trust in your number one option?
Come on, though, Chris. We know that teams do put their trust in rookies, and we've seen it on plenty of cases where a rookie can come in and be a number one. Huh?
Last shot. You think LaMelo taking that shot over Gordon Hayward?
Yes.
I want LaMelo to take the shot over Gordon Hayward.
Yes.
You want that, but in reality, we know Gordon Hayward's taking that shot.
I promise you.
Tell me if then. Let me ask you this question.
Check this out.
Let me ask you this: who you taking? Is you taking LaMelo or Gordon Hayward to take that last shot?
If I'm sitting there in Michael Jordan position and I paid all this money to Gordon Hayward, that's my star. He's the one taking that shot.
Nah.
They should never pay him all that money in the first place.
I want to use this. I'm gonna use this then, Chris. Giannis and Chris Middleton. We know Giannis the number one, but Chris Middleton go take that shot at the end of the game.
Yeah, he is.
So you can't use that.
But at the end of the day, whose team is that? You think they're gonna give up Middleton before they give up?
I said Giannis the number one. I clarified that Giannis is the number one.
But do you not think they ran this by him and let him know? And do you not think he's feel comfortable with that? If Giannis could shoot like Middleton, you think that Middleton's still gonna take that shot?
Nah, he won't.
If Giannis can shoot just like Middleton, you think that Middleton's still gonna take
that
shot?
But Melo can shoot just like Hayward.
That's your opinion. Look at their stats. Look at their stats. Shoot better than Hayward. He can shoot like him. Why he didn't average the same amount of points as Hayward? Because Hayward's getting more shots than him, right?
Yeah, he was, but I'm saying, but
because that's their number one option.
What I want to clarify to you, Chris, in your opening statement, you said in your open. I'm not going off hype because I'm going off yours. Listen, Bigdawg and Nasean, quote me if I'm wrong. Can I get the statement out?
No, let me ask you this question. Why was Gordon Hayward getting more plays ran up for him instead of LaMelo?
Because, like you said,
that's their number one.
He's expected to be
because that's their number one, and they feel like this is their future.
But anything, like you said, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So what I'm saying to you is, LaMelo became
right now. That doesn't have nothing to do with him being number one.
Listen carefully. In your opening statement, this is what you said. You said that your number one option is who you build your franchise around. In my opinion, the Hornets are building their franchise around LaMelo Ball. It is not Gordon Hayward. That's what you said your number one guy is.
How
Quote
so?
me. Did you not
How
say
so?
that?
How so?
Did
How
you
so?
not say that?
What changes have they made in favor of LaMelo?
They already got the pieces for LaMelo. Really, they just got to
How?
work on development and bring
Hold
them
on.
in.
Let me ask you this then. Let me ask how? When that team was already established before he even got there. He just got drafted this year.
That's what I'm saying. They have
Yeah.
the pieces for LaMelo. He has to work with those pieces.
Yeah, it was a nice 15.
He has to work with him. No, that's a draft pick. Why would they pay Gordon Hayward this money and say, all right, LaMelo was our centerpiece?
Because things happen.
What
That's
happened?
what I'm trying to say to you.
They'll pay
Gordon
him all that
Hayward is
money.
not a listen. What I'm trying to say to you, Gordon
You going
Hayward
off of- you-
is
just
not.
because-
I'm
y'all
going off
take
reality.
y'all biased
Right now,
opinions
Gordon
out of
Hayward
it.
has been
Get y'all
injury
biased
prone.
opinions
Right
out
now,
of it.
Gordon Hayward has been injury prone. Is what I'm saying to you.
LaMelo
It's
is
no
too.
guarantee that.
LaMelo is
Yeah,
too.
okay, LaMelo too. But I'm saying to you, is LaMelo still has youth on his side. If Hayward gets another man injury, his season,
And that's
his
future.
career. I'm not
And that's
speaking this on him. I'm not
future.
speaking this on him.
And that's for
But
the
I'm
future. That's for the future.
and I'm
They're not-
saying LaMelo is the
What
future.
about
Gordon
right
Hayward is not the
now?
future.
Right
Gordon
now.
Hayward is the
He's
short
right
term.
now.
LaMelo is the long
Is right
term.
now.
LaMelo
Gordon
is the
is
long
right
term.
now.
LaMelo is the long term.
Exactly.
So
So then
if
he's
I'm
not
doing
the-
anything, I'm building
As
around
of
my
right
long
now,
term piece than
as
my
of right
short
now,
term piece.
as of right
I'm
now,
building
no.
around my long term than my short term.
How are they building around the long-term pieces when he just got there this year? What pieces did they bring around him? Nothing.
They
That team's
still
already
have to. They
established.
still have
They had to
time.
bring-
Is what I'm
They
saying to
brought
you.
Gordon Hayward. Exactly. So right now, as it stands, that is Gordon Hayward's team. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In the future, yes, it could be LaMelo team. They're not planning to. They're planning to build around him. As of right now, they're building around Gordon Hayward.